Hi everyone, in this tutorial of the GramworkX Kisan app, how to use it, we will go into how to add farm and also add your crops, not only one crop, multiple crops, so that you can get crop specific insights and inputs and recommendations. So let's get started. So as you can see here, I'm in the dashboard or the front page of the GramworkX Kisan app. I will go ahead and select my crops here in the bottom bar. When I go here, I'm taken to my crops page. As you can see here, I've already created a test farm, but this is just for representational purposes. I will show you from scratch how you can create your farm. So all you need to go ahead and do is you can see this edit button out here near my farm, which looks like a pencil. So I went ahead and selected that edit button. Now I'm taken to the farm here. I will just reset it and start from beginning. Depending on your location, if you are close to your farm, the map will show of the area where you are or where your phone currently is. This is one of the farms that we are working with. So just to show you how to set up the farm boundaries, I will start that process now. I just wanted to mention a brief disclaimer here. The farm and the map that you see here, it's just a representational purpose. Your farm look and feel may be a little different from what it looks here in the map today. There may be different trees or plants that are growing, so it may not look exactly as your farm looks today. So let's go ahead and get started. I will show you how to create the farm boundaries or the farm structure, and this is irrespective of whether it's a square farm, rectangular farm, any shape of farm, you can use this. So I'm just zooming in a little bit in the map. I will go ahead and select the first edge of my farm here. I have to just tap on the screen where the first edge of my farm is. Then go to the next corner of the farm. Similarly, follow all the corners of my farm. If you want to change anything that you have already done here, for example, now I have created, I don't think this is the correct line. So you can tap the same green dots that you see. When you tap it, it turns white, as you can see here, and now you can move it wherever you like. Once you have finished that this is the final position of your farm, you can again just tap anywhere on the screen. It will turn green and you can continue. To complete the full border of your farm, you need to just make sure that your final dot comes on top of the first dot that you have created. So this now creates the farm boundaries for me. Now you can see that the area is already pre-filled based on the borders that you have created. Even after creating the overall border, you can change it. For example, if I want to change the farm shape or size, you can click on any of the dots and just move the dots wherever you like, and this will be your shape of the farm. There is also the reset button. If you would like to start all over again, you can reset and start all over again. I will go ahead. Once this farm boundaries are created, you can click next, and then you will be asked to add your farm details. So for the sake of this one, I'm going to call this test farm. The area is 25.25 acres. This is what the maps is showing me. But if the actual farm size is a little different, you can always edit it here. For example, the actual farm size is 24 acres, so I'll edit it here. The water sources can be added. The water sources helps in providing certain insights based on water sources also for your crops. So here we have selected borewell and lake and pond. You can input your pump related information as well, such as the pump HP. So let's say the pump in this particular farm is 12.5. It's a surface mounted pump. The pipe inch is around 2.5 inches, and also the pump height is 250 meters. Once I have put these inputs, I can go ahead and save the farm. As you can see here, the farm is created, it is saved, and all the information is visible as well. The next step would be to add the crop. So there is the add crop button in this very page. So I go click add crop. There's some information about the crop that is required to again provide the insight specific to the crop. You can select the soil type. There's also a guide provided to understand what kind of soil type do you have in your farm. It is a very simple do-it-yourself guide. So if you go through that, it will explain how to select what is the soil type in your farm. So going ahead, selecting this to be sandy clay loam. Then the next thing is the crop type. As you can see, there is multiple crop types that can be selected here. So depending on what you are growing, you can select the crop type. So for this purpose, I will just select onion. Now I'm not growing onion in the full 20-24 acres. We're growing it say in 5 acres, so you can update 5 acres here. The irrigation type is drip irrigation, and say sowing date was 1st of November. Again, sowing date is important to provide the crop with accurate irrigation requirements because it varies based on the stage in which the crop is. We'll save this information. And you can see that the crop has been successfully added. So I'll go ahead and click onion. You can see the soil type, the drip irrigation, irrigation type, the harvesting date, what would be the approximate yield expected based on the farm size and all that is provided. Now recommendations, you can see here that the irrigation recommendation is not provided for today. This is an information which will start coming from tomorrow. How is the irrigation recommendation calculated? The irrigation recommendation is actually calculated based on the crop type that you have provided, and also we look at the satellite data and weather conditions in the region or the farm that you have provided. So we also see certain other features here like crop advisory. Crop advisory helps provide information on what are the actions that have to be taken for the crop. Pest and disease information is also provided. If you see any of these kind of issues coming up in the crop, you can look it up here, look up what could be the potential issue. Just to give you an example, if you see that you have white silvery patches on the leaves of your crop, then it could potentially be thrips. So if you look at this and see that some of these issues are there, the treatment options are also provided with some details of what could be the potential symptoms. So this is the how you can add the crop. You can add as many crops as you like. There are no restrictions. So this is coming back to our dashboard. You can also see the crop is gotten added here. You will start getting recommendations for this crop for tomorrow. So this is all for today. In the next session, we will go into some other features as well in the GramworkX Kisan app.